Yeah, that's more like it. Let's go. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Yo, this is your host, Demetrius, with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. How y'all feeling, man? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, happy Wild Card Tuesday. Yeah. Every time I come live, it's Wild Card, whatever day it is. Because guess what? Carolina Panthers are in the playoffs. Yeah, in case you did not know. Carolina Panthers are in the playoffs, baby. Yeah, man. Shout out to SC Panther Boy. What's up, man? What's good, man? Oh, man, I ain't seen this brother in a long time. Look at Nick. Yeah, look at Nick. Yeah, Nick. Look, he can't come up with his own. He can't come up with his own jokes. I say Nick ain't got no neck. And look, he can't even type good. PvP, think neck bump. You see that? See, that's what happens when you don't have your own original jokes. Yeah. You baby seal. Yeah, that's what you is. You baby seal. Shout out to Nick Gaskin, man. West Coast Carolina. What's up, man? Said just getting out of work, man. Let's go. Yeah, I just got out of work too, man. Less than an hour ago, man. Had to come to y'all, man. SC Pace. What's up, man? PvP keep pounding, man. Let's go. Here go Nick again. Talking about the Bryce sessions are alive. Boy, you crazy, man. He said, VP, you old head and you should. Hey, Nick, man, I guarantee you, man, you can't stand up on one leg, man. You out of balance nigga. Yeah, you ain't got no kneecaps. Ain't got no cartilage on your knees. Yeah, shout out to Gaskin. Yeah. Antonio McClanahan, what's up, man? It's the NFC South champ. That's a fat man, Dingleberry Sports. What's up, man? I'm really him. What up, man? Yeah. He said, shout out to the Saints. No, sir. Yeah, bump Tyler Sal. Yeah. And bump Tyler Sal, man. Oh, Tyler Shuck. Whatever y'all want to call that, man. I don't call him that. That's Tyler Sourdough Bread. That's his name to me. Yeah, let's get into this, man. I'm going to cut this music, y'all, so we can dive right into some of this good old Panther stuff here, man. All right, man. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, man. First and foremost, for getting us to the playoffs. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that's mad and upset about it, but yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, bump them. Yeah, let's get into some of these sound bites real quick, man, from these players. Let's Let's listen to Mike Jackson real quick. Back this up real quick. Let's get into this with Mike Jackson.
A couple, I guess, 24, 48 hours. What was that wait like for you? Really just waiting to see what the next step would be for this team?
Oh, it was chill. I was playing 2K, like just checking the scores, like, so I was pretty much chilling.
Was it too much?
Mike Jack looked like he a gamer. So, chat, this is the face of a gamer. I know a gamer when I see one. Yeah. Mike Jack is a gamer, man. I can tell. Hey, he probably trash. I ain't gonna lie. He look like he trash.
Yeah, I just don't like watching somebody determine if I get to play or not. So I'm like, somebody gonna text me, I'll check the score. That's how I find out.
Now that you're here, how do you envision the opportunity?
Oh, it's a huge opportunity. This is what football all about, having a chance to go play for the big one. So first we gotta just take care of business and just understand that it's gonna be intense, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to the fundamentals of football.
It's a brand new slate, though. Like, your records don't matter. Other teams' records don't matter. Like, how do you approach that? And do you like that idea of new, fresh opportunity now for everyone?
Yeah, I kind of approach every game like that. Like, record don't matter. But for me personally, it's kind of like just don't get so caught up in like, oh, it's playoffs, wild card, whatever. Like, just focus in on my technique, focus in on like what I got to do to put myself and the team in position to win.
First time around, you guys played them short-handed, a couple starters on the defensive side. Getting them back, how much more peace of mind does that give you having a full back end and full defense?
A lot, but at the same time, we can't chase what happened in the first game because this is going to be a whole new game, whole new day. We just got to come ready to play.
Going up against a quarterback like Matthew Stafford, who has pretty much seen it all, how much is the week, the preparation leading up to the actual game so critical and maybe even a little bit more important than during a regular season game?
I feel like that's important regardless of who you're going against because they're going to watch film on us, we're going to watch film on them. So you always got to be prepared and understand that when you go out there, you're not trying to trick nobody. You're just trying to do your job and play good football.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. All right. Let's go here to Jalen Coker real quick. Let's go to
all season long, paying off for you. Just
y'all notice we ain't never get a Leggett sound bite. We ain't get a Leggett sound bite in a minute. Shout out to Leggett.
All season long, paying off for you. Just take us through these last couple of weeks as your playing time has increased.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to embrace every opportunity I'm given and just make the most of it.
Jalen, did you watch?
Man, let me tell you, man, Jalen Coker is the number 2 wide receiver on the Panthers, man. I've been told y'all this since last year or last season against the Denver Broncos that Jalen Coker was the better of the 2. I told y'all this, and it's happening now. See, I don't got to be in the game for 15 years like some of these other podcasters. I don't have to be an NFL exec to understand what talent is. All I gotta do is use my 2 goddamn eyeballs. And I told y'all, Jalen Coker is him. That brother right there is taking us to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Watch the Saints-Falcons game on Sunday?
Yeah, I watched
it. What were the emotions watching it and knowing that your playoff life was on the line?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, of course, but, I have faith that we were going to be playing this week.
Dang. Dang. Hey, Jalen Coker basically said he knew the Saints was trash. Oh, snap. Jalen Coker basically said he knew the Saints was trash and we was going to be playing. God, dog.
I just knew it.
Hey, he's saying it with a goddamn smile on his. Look at that. Yeah, hold on. Let me zoom in. Look at it. Look at him, y'all. That's chat. That's a confident man right there. That's a confident brother right there. He said, I knew it. Yeah, that's a confident brother right there, man. Shout out to Jalen Coker, man.
Is there any difference in terms of your preparation and your thoughts and feelings going into this being your first ever playoff game?
No.
Jalen, you battled back so hard just to get back onto the field with the guys. What's it mean to you now that you have another week, another opportunity with this group?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was just obviously super upset to get injured in the beginning of the year, and I'm happy that I can break 11 games, so this is going to be my 12th game. So I think just kind of looking back, like you said, just kind of looking back at all that, just, I'm just proud of myself, and I'm, really grateful to have a team that, supports me and is going to be able to get me through this.
Canales said that you're going to be having a much bigger role. Can you talk to us a little bit about that conversation that you had with how your role will be expanding in this offense?
I wasn't talked to about it personally, but yeah, and that I'm good with that.
Does it help that you guys?
Hey, look at him. Hey, Jalen Coker is this has to be one of the most confident undrafted free agents I ever seen in my life, man. He said, ain't nobody talk to me. I just, it just happened. Yeah, ain't nobody talk to me. Yeah, I know I'm better than him. Look at him. Watch him
Can you
now.
talk to us a little bit about that conversation that you had with how your role will be expanding in this offense?
I wasn't talked to about it personally, but yeah, and that I'm good with that.
Hey, man. Oh, man. Down goes the raccoon man. I'm sorry. Yeah. Down goes the raccoon man. I told y'all we shouldn't have drafted Xavier Legette. I don't know why Dan went ahead and jumped up out there and got him, but it is what it is. Let's go.
Does it help that you guys have already played the Rams and you've seen what they've been able to bring to the field?
Yeah, of course. I think it's good in a sense, and it's also challenging too because they know us and they played us already. So it's going to be a battle, and I got us all day.
What makes them so tough, especially defensively?
I think they just have a lot of really good players. Fast players, not necessarily the biggest guys, but they're good cover guys. They're rangy. They tack downhill really hard. So there's a good group, solid group.
How much peace of mind too does it give you to just play home here for a playoff game?
Oh, it's great, and I'm hoping the bank's packed. It's gonna be awesome.
Hey, you goddamn right. The bank's gonna be packed. Now I ain't gonna be there. Yeah, you got me at one cold, wet game. I went to Seattle, cold and wet. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me again, Jalen. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me again. Let's go to Ted.
T-Mac, did you watch the Saints Falcons games on Sunday?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
So how did you find out that you guys were playoff bound? Tell me about it.
Social media, people texting me.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It was cool.
Hey, why does it sound like a goddamn counseling session? How did it make you feel? Who told you? Yeah. Who what the heck was what we just saw just now?
Okay.
Nah, I didn't watch it.
So how did you find out that you guys were playoff bound? Tell me about it.
Social media, people.
Why Ted? All right, Ted. Get your mind in the goddamn game now. You acting slow. Ted over there, but taking 3 hours to answer a question. The heck what the world?
Texting me.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Why was that question so astonishing? Someone text me, really? What happened?
Social media, people texting me.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It was.
How did it make you feel? God, man, lay this man on the couch real quick.
Cool. I'm just glad we get obviously another game. Obviously, just being a lot of people in this locker room.
Hey, Chad, he do look a little, yeah. Never mind. Let's
His
go.
first time playing in the playoffs, so that's obviously a blessing. Just kind of giving back to them.
Why didn't you watch the game?
Man, honestly, I knew.
Why Ted answers coming out so slow? Why his answers coming out? Man, I don't like this, man. Look at him. Why is his answers coming out so slow, Chad?
His locker room's first time playing in the playoffs, so that's obviously a blessing. Just kind of giving back to them.
Why didn't you watch the game?
Man, hey, he could be tired, but god dang, this is Tuesday. I mean, whatever.
Man, honestly, I knew it was going to be a lot of suspense, and I didn't really want to put my body through that one.
Was that talked about? Like, because we just talked to Mike Jack, and he said.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with him for that, y'all. I agree with him on that. When I was watching that game on Sunday, yeah, I went through. If you a real Panther fan, you kind of go through ebbs and flows in the games, highs and lows and stuff like that. I was in here sweating. Yeah. Look, cold flashes hitting my body and stuff, man. I'm like, God, dog. Every time the game swung one way or the other way, I'm sweating, I'm laughing, I'm mad, I'm pissed. I'm, just a whole bunch, man. Yeah, boy. The NFC, see, when you really invested in your team, that's gonna happen. Shout out to the ones that be numb, though. Yeah, old numb niggas. Let's go.
He was playing 2K. Like, did you know a lot of the guys were also just not really watching? And was that kind of the message that you wanted to, like, everyone have? Or?
Man, I don't know. I only can speak for myself.
Yeah.
I don't know what other people was doing, but the cards was gonna play out how the cards play out. So I was just like, I'm gonna find out eventually.
Once you knew that you guys had gotten in, did you kind of take a little bit of time to kind of celebrate the milestones that you hit on Saturday?
No, I haven't thought about that yet.
You've been very critical of yourself, not on yourself at points, but to be at a place now where there is this new opportunity, none of that matters. What does that mean?
As far as this playoffs, obviously everybody's 0-0 at this point. It's fair game. Anybody can lose, anybody can win, and it's who can get to that bowl.
Everybody seems so chill about this. Like, to outside of the building, this is a really, really big deal. Are y'all just kind of taking it in stride and not trying to put too much on it?
I guess you can say that. I feel like I'm different just because, it's my first year, so I don't know what it's like to miss the playoffs. So,
wow, yeah, hey, that's true. Hey, listen. Wow. We have a rookie class that don't know what 2-15 really is, guys. We got a rookie class that don't know what 2-15 really meant. Man, we got a rookie class that don't know what 5-12 meant. We don't know a rookie class that don't know what it felt to bench your first round overall pick. All they know is all they know. You see, listen, this is why I tell Nick Gaskin, popcorn shaving head nigga, Nick Gaskin, that just because the Panthers, quote unquote, backdoored themselves into the playoffs, all these people, all this rookie class know is playoffs right now. That's all they know. It's up from here. It's up. Next rookie class come. See, this is how you start a winning culture. Even if the Panthers don't, which I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl this year. But let's say they don't. The expectation next year is playoffs. You see what I'm saying? Y'all probably don't. But that man, listen, we're setting ourselves up for great success going forward, man. Ted said he don't know nothing outside of this, man. This is his first playoff. He a rookie. Made the playoffs his first year. That's dope, man. Let me back that up real quick, y'all.
I mean, I guess you can say that. I mean, I feel like I'm different just because, it's my first year, so I don't know what it's like to miss the playoffs. So
he don't know what it feels to miss a playoffs. Man. I'm gonna drop the link. Yeah, you corner shin eating nigga. I'm gonna drop a link real quick. Give me a second. God dang.
I'm just grateful for every opportunity, man. We get to play another game and a chance at playing another game after that. So just blessed.
Are you seeking advice from any of the veterans about what to expect, or do you have questions? I mean, like Vash was saying, you guys seem kind of very calm about all this.
Man, at the end of the day, it's football. Man, we just got to go out there and do what we do best. Do what we know how to do, and just try to win as many games as we possibly can.
How different do you expect the Rams defense to look to you on Saturday after the first meeting 5 weeks ago? 6 weeks ago?
Me specifically, or just the offense?
I mean, no, their defense that you're going to face. What do you think they're going to look like, or what do they look like to you on tape? If you've watched any differences in the last 5 games for them?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll make some changes. Just obviously, us leaving with the W the first time. So, they got to answer to a lot of our playmakers on offense, and they have a lot of playmakers on their offense. So
they got to answer to our playmakers. Man, see this. Man, let me drop a goddamn bomb. Gaskin, this for you, Gaskin. Yeah, they got to answer to our playmakers. Who's the number one playmaker on this team? Yeah. Let's go.
Defense got to do what they did the first time. Get takeaways, get stops, and offense just got to execute.
You watched Bryce's career, I guess a lot of your career, because you're both out in California. You saw him win all the time coming up. He hadn't done that till now. What makes this moment real for him or meaningful for him, you think?
Shoot, I mean, he came in. He was the number one overall pick. He came in, with all the weight on his shoulders. The whole franchise, the whole city relied on him to turn it around, and now this is the first time in the playoffs for 10 years or so. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot going through his head. He's just being grateful and just blessed to be here, and I'm sure he's happy to be in the city of Charlotte.
What's the biggest thing you've learned from rookie minicamp to now?
I think the biggest thing I've learned is, I may not have the luxury of getting as much calls as I used to in college.
T-Mac kind of going. It's a very specific lesson you've learned.
No, for sure. Because it's different. It makes me have to play my game differently. I just had to adjust to the league, and that's fine. That's totally fine.
The energy from the community, are you able to feel, or do you even allow yourself to go there?
Shoot, I feel like, the last couple games we've been able to feel the energy of Charlotte. Just obviously these past home games have been electric and definitely different from the beginning of the season. So I feel like the city is definitely behind us.
Hey, T-Mac, I couldn't hear you earlier. Did you say what were you doing during that Bucks or the Falcons Saints game? You didn't watch it. What were you?
I was watching the movie.
Which movie?
Man, what movie was I watching, bro? I don't even remember. I was just watching the movie.
T-Mac, you are the betting favorite to win Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. Does that mean anything to you? Do you keep track of stuff like that? How do you absorb that info?
Shoot, I mean, obviously it's a blessing, but I'm just glad, out of all things that we were able to make the playoffs. We got a chance at doing something great in Charlotte that hasn't been done in a long time. So I feel like that holds a higher power than me being the leading favorite for the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
There's a lot that's being said outside in terms of it's an 8-win team. It's the one that's hosting a better record team. What do you kind of make of just it's a brand new slate? Everyone's, like you said, 0-0, and that you're in the same position here in the playoffs as anyone else.
Yeah, I mean it's basically a whole new season, so Anybody can win, anybody can lose on any given day. So, and then obviously when the season ends, it ends abruptly. When you lose, you're out. So nobody wants to end in that way. So it's definitely a lot more to play for now, and I feel like the energy is going to be a lot higher.
I'm curious. You said you didn't put your body through watching the game Sunday. So, like, are you like when you watch someone get something like that? Are you pretty animated? Can't sit down, or I mean, just curious how the body would go.
No, I'm talking about really mental. Like,
man, some of these reporters are just stupid, man. I'm not. You ain't got to explain that.
All season
You ain't
long,
got to explain
paying off
that.
for
Hold
it.
on, let me back this up real quick. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's get Rose Boom in here.
Christian, you weren't out there the first time that this team
God
played
dang,
the
what's
Rams.
wrong with
What did you
Rose
take from
Boom?
that game on the sideline?
Rose Boom look crazy, don't he? Rose Boom look crazy. Look at him. God dang. Rose Boom look crazy than a mug. God dang. Yeah, shout out to Rose Boom crazy self. Look at him. Look at his eyes, chat. Look at him. That's the eyes of someone that's really, hey, man, that nigga crazy, man. Yeah, Rose Boom crazy, y'all. Look at him. Yeah, let's go. Hey, just watching from the eyes down.
Christian, you weren't out there the
Look
first
at
time
look at him. Look at
the
him.
Rams. What did you take?
Look at him. Look
from
at
that
him,
game
chat.
on the sideline?
Yeah, it's tough to watch.
Yeah, that nigga crazy, man. Yeah, we got a crazy goddamn linebacker. Here, look at him again. Look at him. Now watch when I cover. Watch this. Look at that. Now watch this now.
Christian, you weren't out there the first time that this team got to play the Rams.
Look
What
at
did you take from that game on the sideline?
Yeah. He about to beat the brakes off. Yeah. Throw across the middle if you want to on Rose Boom. See what happens.
Yeah, it's tough to watch on the sideline. I'm not really used to that, so we're just looking over the film of that, and I know they'll make adjustments, and we'll make adjustments, but there's a lot of things to learn from it, and we'll look through it and do those.
So many young guys on this roster that haven't had playoff experience. What are you telling these guys this week? What to look for?
Yeah, just do what you can. Kind of like what I said earlier. Do what you can to keep playing football. We worked too hard to come this far and kind of blow our chance. So we just want to go out there, put a good product on the field, and let the chips fall where they are.
What was the best piece of advice you got before your first playoff game?
I don't know, honestly. I guess just take it in. It's a special moment, and a lot of people don't get to experience it. So for a lot of the young guys, and especially the rookies who do it their first year, take everything in and remember what it feels like and do everything you can to stay and to get back every single year.
Go ahead.
Playoff experience is always talked about as being something important for teams. Like, how palpable is that feeling once you're in it? Like, how different does it feel from being in those regular season games? Or is it something that's overblown?
No, it definitely, there's a different sense of urgency to it, obviously. And as you can see with how many media people are here, it just means a little bit more. People get more interested when you're in the playoffs, and more cameras on the field. There's more people watching. We're the only game on, so a lot of people are going to be watching you. But at the end of the day, it's still the football game you've been playing for 17, 18 weeks now, and hopefully you can add a few more weeks to that.
Do they look any different from the last 4 or 5 games of the season for them since they played you? And as you guys are looking at film and games, I mean, you're not going to roll out the same thing you did the first time. So, and they're certainly not going to either.
Yeah, that's kind of like playing Tampa Bay twice in 3 weeks and playing these guys twice in however many weeks it is. They're going to have their adjustments, and we'll have our adjustments. And I know they got some guys coming back healthy, and we got some guys coming back healthy. So not necessarily the same game, but it's the same teams, and they're going to do what they're going to do, and we're going to do what we're going to do.
All right, chat. We about to run right on over to Dave Canales now. Yeah. It's presser day. Yeah, it's presser day.
What a beautiful day. Get out there in the sun.
Look at
all
Dave.
The guys are excited, fired up.
Dave like a kid. He like a kid in a candy store right now. Dave, when they talked to Dave the other day, when the Falcons beat the Saints, and he did his presser, they said, "Dave, would you like to start with an opening statement?" Dave said, "Yeah." Yo, Dave was too excited, man. Yeah.
A lot of great energy on the grass today. And then we got just amazing weather, 65 degrees and sunny. I mean, you can't.
Hey, it was a beautiful day here in Charlotte today. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a beautiful day today in Charlotte.
I beat it. So for this time of year to be able to get outside and work on your craft, it means a lot, to just be connecting together. And we're excited about this week.
Did the later practice time have anything to do with kind of simulating what time you guys would play this week?
It did not, because we had to wait to see the outcome of the Atlanta-New Orleans game. We started our game planning really later that night, and then we needed the full day as a staff to put that together. So we just kind of needed this morning as well to make sure the cards are right. All the guys, all hands on deck to just make sure we're prepped and ready for the practice. So that's why we did it.
Dave, playoff performance can kind of make a guy's career and reputation, especially at the quarterback position. How excited are you to see how Bryce does in this moment?
I'm so fired up for Bryce and for the whole crew, but these are the moments, and in my mind, when we've put Bryce into these high stakes situations, he's performed well, whether it's going for it on fourth down, end of game type of stuff,
Dave, let him know. Let him know. Bama Bryce is real. Let him know, Dave.
It's an area where he just continues to execute and do the basics and the fundamentals that we ask him to. And so these games are like that. And, when you're playing a great opponent like the Rams, all the little execution and the fundamentals are so important. And so I love this challenge for our group and especially for Bryce.
You guys have played so well as an underdog in these sort of the games where nobody thinks you're going to win, right? What's your message to the guys in those situations? And I would imagine going into Saturday when most of the people outside the locker room.
Hold on, chat. Shout out to Conga.
Welcome to Conga Composer,
Yeah,
the
shout out to
dynamic
Conga.
document
Taking up
generation.
my time.
Think you may know.
Well, I understand that there's always the favorites and there's always the point spread and all those things. We can't really think about that, and I know that the guys are aware of it. I know that I'm aware of it. I see it on TV. It doesn't matter. What matters to us is to play our best football, to make sure that we execute. And it's going to come back to the fundamentals. Did we block well enough? Did we tackle? Did we take care of the ball? That's always what it's going to be about. And that gives you a chance to win. And I fully believe that. The group believes that. And that's what we have to go out there and find.
The flip side of the young guys going into the playoffs, to follow up on Joe's question, are your rookies still rookies at this point? I mean, the guys that you've kind of leaned on throughout the year, watched them develop, where do you see those guys in terms of their progression as they've gone through now a full season and heading into their first postseason game?
Yeah, this young group of rookies have been really professional in how they've worked and battled through things, bumps and bruises, and also just battled through the emotional, mental toll that an NFL season can take on you. And they just really stayed together and take to the coaching. They've been humble about it, and have been great. Just being coachable on the little things that they need to continue to improve. And so, and then, when I look at this group, there's guys that have been in really high stakes games. Lathan Ransom was a national champ before he came here. And, Trevor Etienne's played in big games. Bryce has played in big games. There's a bunch of guys that have exposure. It's no different, it's just in a different level, but it's really exciting for the whole group to have this experience. And also for me as their head coach to say, guys, I've been to a lot of playoff games and you're going to see, it's going to be a special moment. And Bank of America Stadium is going to be electric and our fans are going to be completely into it. It's going to be loud. It's going to be just right. And these are the exact moments. I want them to be able to appreciate those things, but not to let that distract them from just executing and doing their job.
Into a lot of playoff games, but this is your first playoff game, obviously, as a head coach. What's going through your mind? What are your vibes this week?
I'm just really proud. I'm really proud of the work that it took as the entire organization and this full group of all of us, just taking one day at a time and just continuing to try to push the envelope. Just try to push it a little bit further every day. What does a win look like today? And what are the areas of improvements? Can we just get incrementally better over time? And that commitment, that consistency, that type of character for this whole group is what I'm really proud of and excited for. And then as far as, the playoff experience goes, it's just, I've been there. I know what it feels like. And it's so important that we don't just block it all out, that we take it in and use it, use that energy, use Bank of America Stadium. Playing at home is why it's so important to win the division. You get that first home game, and we're excited about that.
Dave, you said in training camp that teams were not going to want to play you guys. What did you see early on from this group that, this isn't a surprise for you to be in this position?
Right. I think first and foremost, just the team that Dan Morgan has assembled, and all of us are involved in giving the information, but he's done an amazing job of evaluating what we need. And while you can't fix everything at once, you just add pieces. You add high character football players, Panthers football players. The guys that we try to identify are the ones who we know we can coach them hard. We know we can push them. We know they're tough because they play through things, and certainly because they're excellent football players. And whether it's in free agency or whether it's through the draft, just continuing to accumulate players that embody what we're looking for. And so going into this camp, and I could see this group, and I could see the potential of what we could be. And it's taken us a long time to find an identity, and we've been up and down at different times. But just the promise of having this group and knowing that it's our job, it's my job to bring this whole thing together, and we get one more opportunity to do that.
With weighing Robert Hunt and David Moore playing, obviously they've been out for a while. You've gotten to this point with this set group of guys. How much do you have to weigh the fact that there were guys that help you get here versus guys who maybe make you a little bit more talented on game day?
That's always a really difficult decision for me and for Dan. As we think about the guys who've worked so hard to help us to get this point, and understanding that the plan was always that Rob and Demo were going to help us do that. And now they're ready. And, we have this window to evaluate the guys, to get David back on the team and evaluate if we can have him up this week or not. We have to make those decisions too. Rob's got a couple of huge days. He looked great today. Tomorrow's going to be an elevated practice. We're going to run a little bit more, push on each other a little bit. And that's going to be a really big test for him. So we're just going to have to take that one day to day. But I'm very optimistic about he's excited about it. He's so proud to be a part of what we've been doing. He's kind of been watching it, from the sideline, literally. But to be a part of where we're at, it should feel really special for Rob.
When you look back at that week 13 game, there were a couple moments, especially on offense, where you're really aggressive. Like, how much of that was mindset, like nothing to lose, versus what you saw, and how much can you replicate that this week?
Just looking for opportunities to be aggressive, when it comes up, and, whether that's going for it on fourth down or taking shots down the field, but it all hinges upon how well our run game does and puts us in favorable third downs to make an extra set of downs. It's something that we've struggled with the last 2 weeks, really not converting a lot on our third downs, and just the timing and rhythm of it, making sure the guys understand what the breakdowns are, make sure they understand what type of coverages and things we're getting. And that will allow us to just get deeper and deeper into the game plan, into the call sheet. That's what allows you to set things up. We need continuity. We need drives to sustain so that we can show them different runs for the play actions. We can show them this pass that complements this other pass, in the screen game. So the more downs you can get, the better off you are, and the more dangerous you can be on the offense.
Dave, kind of building came in on a heater, really. I mean, hottest any quarterback's ever been, probably. You guys were able to turn him over 3 times. What did you do right in that game, and can you replicate that again on Saturday?
We're going to certainly try. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you exactly what we did, but it was really just our defense coming together and doing a pretty good job against the run game to force them into some known pass situations. And we affected them with our rush a couple of different ways. And that's not just with Matthew Stafford. That's with any quarterback. If you can affect the passer early on in the game and you can be around him and just make the pocket uncomfortable, then they have to throw the ball a little bit quicker. They have to make those decisions, and hopefully you can take advantage of it.
We're going
to do a couple more.
Confidence to you that you can slow them down.
It certainly should give our guys confidence that if we do right, if we all do our jobs, we can play with anybody. And that's the message that we have to take from that game is this is an excellent football team. And by no means do I think we're going to just automatically replicate some game plan that we had. It takes execution down in and down out and guys playing together.
Hold on, everybody. We're going to take David Newton, Jeff Hawkins, and Alex Seppo.
And Kendall, can you just talk about the defense and evolution a bit? Last year, worst in the league. This year, in the middle of the pack. and how big that's been and the team getting where it is?
Yeah, first and foremost, just talking about Ajero and just the excellent job that he's done. And, with the challenges of last year, what I saw from him was consistency, character, looking for solutions and looking for ways to try to just deploy the guys that we have. We added some great pieces. Again, talking about Dan, just adding guys like Trey Merrick into the mix, and, adding guys like Turk Wharton, obviously getting Derek back, Christian Roseboom, who's done a great job for us. These are guys that we've counted on to come through and to play together. And he's done a great job of just also within that, there's scheme and there's understanding who your players are, bringing them together so that we have the right concepts we can execute. And Ajero and the defensive staff have been tireless, just bringing these guys together. And then the players have taken a lot of that on their own and do the extra work, have the conversation so that they play connected.
Well, Mike Jackson had a big pick six in the first game against the Rams and remains among the league leaders in passive defense. Playing in the shadow of JC, is he one of the most overlooked players in the league?
I think so. I think Mike Jack doesn't get enough praise and for the job that he's done. He's number one in the NFL in pass breakups, and that comes from film study. That comes from technique. His individual drill work. He's so focused on it. If you look at his body and his body language and demeanor in a walkthrough rep, he's in his stance just like he would be in a game. He's evaluating the formation with his cleats in the ground, so he's ready to play. And he's a guy that I've known for a really long time. He's always been just a fierce competitor, consistent guy that you can count on. And he's just a high character guy and a great teammate. He doesn't say a lot, but he's so professional about what he does, and he's accountable to the things that he knows he can fix. So I can't say enough about Mike Jack.
Dave, that first matchup with the Rams, 4 defensive playmakers for y'all were out, among them J.C. Horn, Trayvon, Christian Roseboom. They're all here this week. Have you been able to sense how excited they are? And then just generally, it's pretty much everyone was at practice today. Is there a playoff vibe, a sense that, hey, if I can go, I'm going to go this week? Absolutely.
All the guys that, Denny has been working on in the training room, all the guys that are close, they're pushing, they want to be out there with their teammates. And there's a, as much as I preach every game is a championship opportunity, there's nothing like the playoffs. And it just brings an energy. It brings a sense of pride. We know that it's an exclusive group and we had to work really hard to be in this position, and the guys are excited about that. All right. Thank you.
All right. Shout out Dave. Yeah, shout out Dave. Hold on. We ain't done. Last one we're gonna listen to. We gotta get Bryce Young in here, okay? Yeah. I know y'all ready to talk. Well, we're gonna do this. Let's get BY9.
You're gonna watch the Saints Falcons game. Did you watch the game or did you just wait for the result at the end?
Yeah, I ended up watching like the last 2 minutes. I was trying to I was distracting myself and I was checking on ESPN every couple minutes, watched like the end. But yeah, obviously, great opportunity, super excited. And then now it's about, making something out of it. We have to make sure, today was a good start, but we have to make sure that we're dialed into the process. We have elite focus throughout the week to give us ourselves the best chance this weekend.
What was it like watching the game? Were you emotional? I mean, just the ups and downs in it. What was it like?
Yeah, I watched the last 2, whenever it was it looked pretty good for us. That was the only part I watched. So yeah, obviously super excited. Super, it's definitely a blessing. And then again, now it's we're in it. We have to make sure that again it's that part's over with. There's no. We have to do the work now. We're excited for the process, for the work, and that's where our focus is.
Time it up to turn it on after you thought it looked good.
When I happened to check ESPN, it was like it was looking better. So yeah.
You guys have been so good, playing as underdogs. Is there anything to the us against the world, nobody believes in us but us type thing, sort of rallying cry in that locker room that you can sort of lean on maybe?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's not unfamiliar, but we're always focus on who's in the building. You know, we have all the confidence, all the belief within the building with each other. So yeah, for us, regardless of what it is, you know, we know we're capable of. We want to go out and have, you know, obviously and have success. And right now it's just the focus is making sure throughout the week we can put ourselves in the best position. Coach talks about it all the time, being process oriented. So today just having the best start to the week we can. That'll be you know, tomorrow to be making sure we're focused there. But you know, we lean on and play for each other.
You guys get David Moore back. Can you talk about what an asset he is to this team, veteran leadership and things like that?
Yeah, Demo's huge. You know, first off, you know, throughout this whole process, even though he's, you know, obviously hasn't been able to play in the building, he's still been huge for us. He's still brings great energy every single day. You know, like you said, a veteran presence for us in that receiver room. And then, you know, now him up just, you know, we trust in him. We know exactly what he brings. He's been in a lot of different moments, a lot of different positions. He's been very, very consistent on the field. So, you know, I have a ton of faith in him, a ton of confidence, and it's great I'm excited for him. It's really been cool seeing how hard he's worked. He's always been on the side doing little things. He's always been trying to, you know, chomp at the bit and, you know, been doing great in the training room. So I'm excited for him.
Bryce, again, you guys are 10.5-point underdogs like you were against them the last time. But does it give you more confidence knowing, you know, that last time you guys beat them here on the same field?
You know, confidence for us comes from within the building. Again, we trust in each other. We know we're capable of, and we're focused on the process. You know, we're not looking at anything external. That's not something that, you know, we don't need that motivation. It's enough motivation. You know, we're in a you know, we have opportunity. You know, one of our goals was to get here to win the South. You know, we're able to get that done, and you know, we don't need to look at, you know, something on the bulletin board to get us fired up. I'm super grateful to have a group like that. You know, we don't take this for granted at all. We're grateful for the opportunity, but you know, we're very internally motivated as a team.
Bryce, in that first game, you had one of your best games. I think it was the second best passer rating in Panthers history. How much fun was that, especially when there's a guy like Stafford on the other side?
Yeah, I have a ton of respect for Stafford. I mean, amazing player. Obviously, amazing year this year, and it's not new. You know, he's had an amazing career. And you know, this year watching the NFC West, you know, I've been able to watch a ton of his games, so I have a ton of respect for him. And you know, yeah, it's fun anytime you can win. That was however many weeks ago. That doesn't entitle us to anything. You know, that you watch the film, see what you can learn from, see how you can grow. You watch the film from, you know, that point on, see what you can study. But you know, that doesn't entitle us to anything, obviously. You know, we have a ton of respect for them as a team. You know, for us, it's about just sticking to the process, you know, going one day at a time, and then putting ourselves in the best situation to be successful.
I know that you guys are back to business. You know, you're ready to get on to the game on Saturday and going from there. But playoff football for the first time at Bank of America Stadium in 10 years. Did you guys take any time to kind of revel in that a little bit, just in the accomplishment of winning the division?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone kind of did it individually. You know, for us, you know, the way it shook out, we weren't all, you know, we didn't get that whatever locker room type of atmosphere. But again, we're super grateful for that. We're super grateful for the support. We're excited for the bank on Saturday. You know, you know, the city's been behind us for, you know, forever, for me, for as long as I've been here. You know, they've always been, you know, giving a ton of support. We're super excited. You know, it means a lot to be able to play one at the bank. And, you know, for us, again, we come back and, you know, it's just time to focus and time to work.
I know you don't look in the past. I know we've asked you to do that before and you haven't, and I feel like you're not going to right now. But is this moment any sweeter considering the success you had right away in high school and is this moment any sweeter, sort of understanding what you've weathered to get?
I mean, you might have got the answer you're looking for if there was more confidence in it. I mean, but yeah, you know, kind of said it. Again, I'm super excited to be a part of this team. I'm excited for this year. That's all that matters for me. I'm super proud of this group. And again, the season resets. Coach talks about it all year, and you know, it's just as true as ever. It's about going 1-0. Again, this isn't about me. This isn't about any individual. We have a group of guys that, you know, we're a team. You know, we all play for each other. I'm excited for this group more so than anything.
No, Coach, that this playoffs can be overwhelming for some people, but you've got that experience from college. Like, how much do you lean on that? How much did that prepare you maybe for this situation?
Yeah,
Get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us, plus 4 lines for $25 a line.
you always draw from experience in the past, but at the end of the day, again, I trust, confidence comes from the Lord. It comes from the people around me. I'm going to lean on them on Saturday, like I have been all year. We're all going to lean on each other, and whenever it's great to be able to have a group like that where again we're all united. We all know we're going in. We have each other's back. So I think that's really what I'm and probably everyone in the building is going to be leaning on.
I wanted to ask you about, first of all, just how your ankle is. I know you're obviously dealing with something there and just dealing with it. And then secondly, about Jalen Coker and his increased impact on the offense.
Yeah, everyone's dealing with something. It's, we're in playoff football. Everyone's at this point of the year, there's dealing with some. Everyone in that locker room is putting their bodies on the line, fighting through something. And I'm grateful for everyone who puts their body on the line. And just want to do my part. And I mean, Jalen, I can't say enough about, how he's been playing, how he handles himself, the competitor he is. We've asked him to do so much in the offense. We've asked him to be a lot of different roles. He's been in different positions, ran a lot of different things, run game, pass game. And that's someone that's always eager for more. He's never someone that is, oh, why do I have to, why am I doing this? Why do I? He's happy to be on the field. He's happy to take whatever it is that the coaches want to have for him. And again, him being, this is nothing that's surprising for me at all. Him being able to have success there. If you see how hard he works, the intention he has, attention to detail in meetings, how he carries himself. I'm just super grateful that he's with us.
Right, that first Rams game, the running game was working. He had good balance in the offense. How vital is that? Because you've seen the last couple of weeks what it's been like without a great running game. How vital is that for you to have success and for this team to have success?
Yeah, it's always very important. Coach talks about it all the time. We want to be a balanced attack. And I have all the confidence in the world and in us as a unit to go out there and execute. We know that it's whatever we call out there, it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be, not everything's going to be the ideal look. Again, we have a ton of respect for our opponents. We know we're at the end of the day, it's going to be able to, come down for us to execute in whatever way we can. But, of course, we always want to be balanced. Want to be able to have, we want to be able to have success in all that we do. And, right now it's just about working as hard throughout the week so we can be in a good position to do that.
Last one, you guys beat Green Bay on the road, obviously. But that Rams game here, was that validation that you guys could end up right here where you are in the playoffs?
I don't think validation was ever anything we were looking for or needed. Again, we've always and always will have belief in this building. We know what we're capable of. Again, for us, we enjoy the challenge. It's about, putting our best football together, trying to find that week in and week out. Obviously, this week, just like any week, it's the most important one because it's the one that's up. Obviously, it's meaningful. But, we enjoy that challenge. We never felt like we, needed validation. Again, for us, it's just focusing throughout the week, put ourselves in the best position, and then going out and competing. Appreciate you guys.
All right. We got through the pressers. All right, I'm about to drop the link right now. You can come on up here to the platform, say what you got to say. Also, help us reach that goal today, guys, of 150 and subscriber and chat. Love to the Cash App. Cash App is Panthers Prime PBP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. If you haven't done so, make sure that you hit the like button for me, please. Also, consider subscribing to the channel and becoming a member of Panthers Prime Podcast. It's only $3.99 a month. That's all. Yeah, who would have thought that the little old Carolina Panthers would have made it to the playoffs? Well, I did. Yeah, if you watched this channel, you would have heard PPP say the Panthers are going to the playoffs. Let's listen to David Moore real quick. Shout out to David Moore. Yeah, what David Moore talking about? Looking like a mop. Yeah, what he talking about? Shout out to Nick. What up, Nick?
What's up, brother?
Grass fed head nigga. What up? What's
You
up with you,
old
man?
wide body.
Yeah, look. See, check. It's an art to put it together. Yeah, see, Nick can't put it together.
My back itch, bro. I was trying to scratch my back and come with you. Listen, anyway.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't be listen, I hope Bryce does well this weekend.
You don't even know when we play. You a Panther fan. You
Saturday.
don't even know when we
Saturday
play.
at 4:30.
You said tonight, tomorrow, today, yesterday,
I said this
last month.
weekend. I said this weekend. That's what I said, you bum.
Chat, how many times y'all heard? Oh, y'all couldn't hear my hold on, let me get this back up on the screen real quick. Yeah, shout out to Nick Gaskin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4:30 on Saturday. I'll be there.
You gonna be there?
No, I ain't gonna be there. I'm not going to no sit no rain, bro.
Yeah, man.
I did that. Listen. For 20
in
years,
Seattle, boy, that thing was crucial, boy.
listen. For 20 years in the Army, when they told us we had to go sit out in the rain, I had to go sit out in the rain. I ain't doing that no more.
I got you. Real quick, chat. So let me pull this up real quick, let y'all know who all participated today. So you have limited participation was Bobby Brown with a concussion and Robert Rochelle with a concussion. Full participation was Claude and Sherrillis, Robert Hunt, Turk Warren, and Chandler Zavala. So I do believe we'll see Robert Hunt
We gotta wait until next because he was full participation at the beginning of the week last week too. Yeah, wait till Thursday. Wait till Thursday, then we'll know if he gonna play.
Yeah, yep. We should know that by then. We should definitely know that by then. Nick, how do you feel about the Panthers being in the playoffs?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. My initial thoughts were that I know that we need more. I know that we need more, but my fandom also says I wanted Atlanta to win so we can get to the playoffs. So I'm happy with the outcome. I know that it pushed us because my initial thoughts was, at this point, we know we need more. We all know we need some linebackers. We all know that. And I know the further we get pushed back in the draft, the likelihood of us getting one of the top linebackers is going to be slim to none. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'd rather see them win than lose. So
yeah, I got you on that. Let me drop this real quick. This is Dave Canales right here.
It's right in front of us. It all starts right here. I don't mind saying it. They put the microphone in front of me. I'm going to talk about it. If we're going to own the NFC South.
There we go! Scoop the ball! Quick throw near side. Picked again. Jack takes it in. McMillan makes the catch of the 20. Touchdown, T-Mac!
They said a whole lot this year. They said a whole lot. They said that the teams was gonna fear us.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna want to see us. And
Yeah. Dave been talking a lot. SC Base, what's up, man?
PPP was popping, bro.
Hey, man, I'm just excited about the playoffs, man. We one day closer. Yeah.
Man, I feel like I'm dreaming, man. Back in the Cam area, it almost seemed automatic to get to the playoffs, man. We past 10 years, we were trying to get back. So
PPP, hold on. I ain't trying to interrupt you. Well, you seen T Cole? I ain't heard from T Cole in a minute, man.
Yeah, T Cole been over here. T Cole was here last night.
Okay, T Cole just ain't been nowhere else lately.
Nah. You ain't been nowhere else lately. Yeah.
Bro, listen, I go to the office now, so I go to the office 3 times a week. So I'm not.
What about the other 4 when we live?
Dude, you don't be live the way that you used to be live.
Yeah, I do.
And then when you do be live, you be late. You be live late. Don't act like you ain't got no job where you just don't be here.
Yeah. I'm here now. Yeah, you just. I was here.
And where I'm at, and I'm here.
Yeah, where was you at? Where was you at last night?
Last night I was in the bed because I got up at 4:00 in the morning yesterday.
Hey,
I was in the
PPP.
What's up? What's up?
Man, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the game, man. But you pulling out to a tailgate this weekend, man? Or what's your plan?
Yeah, tailgate right here in my kitchen.
I heard that.
Tailgate
It's
right
supposed
here
to
in
be,
my
it's, yeah, it's supposed to be out there raining out there. I don't think
Yeah, it
nobody going out
is.
there.
kitchen.
It's a
Hey,
lot. It's a lot of tickets left. You go check Ticketmaster. It's a lot of seats left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna stay left. Yeah, they're gonna stay left.
hey, I don't know about to listen, man. That I just can't. I couldn't go out there in that rain. Now, people. Hey, more power to all the people who go out there
Oh
who go
yeah.
out there in the rain.
I just
I was,
y'all to
I
be
was out
honest,
there
I've
in
been
that
to probably
rain, man. That rain was that cold was tearing me up, man. That rain started coming a little bit in that Seattle game. I said, "Yeah, boy, it's about time to go."
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been to seven player Panthers games, and to me, I get a better experience watching on my 60-inch screen at the house. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I get to go to the bathroom
Yeah.
anytime I want. I can grab whatever I want to eat as soon as I want to eat it. Yeah, I ain't got to wait in line. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
It's a good
you know
experience.
what? Going to the game is just about the experience. That's just
Yeah,
the
that's
truth.
all it is.
It's about the experience, and it ain't.
Yeah.
And like, if you've been to one or two or three, now I do. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go to a playoff game, and I'm gonna go to at some point in my life. I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what Super Bowl is gonna be, but and I know that that's a game changing event going to the Super Bowl. So
Oh yeah, that's a
uh,
spectacle.
yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. And I mean,
Well,
it'd be nice to say that your team you went to the Super Bowl when your team went to, but you can't play in that. You cannot play in that.
Nah.
If you going to the Super Bowl, you got to buy them tickets well in advance.
hey, let me tell you something. Let me show y'all something. So the Panthers are gonna win this week. Boom. Eagles win. Let's say they win. All right. I'm gonna go Texans here, Bills, and then I'm gonna go Patriots. All right. Boom. Now, Eagles beat the Bears. Panthers beat the Seahawks in Seattle. Patriots beat the Texans. Broncos beat the Bills. Yeah.
PvP, you know you a good one, bro.
Panthers beat the Eagles. Broncos beat the goddamn Patriots. Super Bowl.
Again. Again.
Oh, yeah.
Again. You said again. That's what this was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again.
Or I got another scenario.
Yeah, and I bet you the other one is the other team that we played in the Super Bowl.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. So let's see here we are here. Let's see who we are here. Panthers win. San Francisco, Green Bay win. Jags, Steelers. All right, let's go. Now look at this now. Panthers home game next week. Yeah. Panthers win against the 49ers. Green Bay beats the Seahawks. Jaguars beat the goddamn Patriots. Steelers beat the Broncos. Yeah. Look at this right here now. We get another home game. Yeah. We beat Green Bay in Charlotte. And the goddamn Steelers beat the Jaguars. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah.
Sound good.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I like your optimism, PvP, because honestly, in 2003, who would have had us going to the Super Bowl? I mean, nobody would have thought we would have beaten St. Louis and on the road, double overtime. So, or beat the Eagles, So I mean,
Yeah.
hey, crazy things have happened,
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you right now, the Panthers are going to make the Super Bowl this year.
Now, come on, bro.
Hey, listen, you guys in June didn't believe when I said the Panthers was making the playoffs this year.
You also said we were going 13-4.
And guess what? Hold on, at SC Base, that was null and void by week 11. So, you can say that all you want to, but my record prediction was good all the way up until week 11, bro.
I'll say this in this NFL this year, I don't really see any dominant teams. So, I mean, I really think it's up for the grabs for
You
anybody.
saying this? You talking about this? You don't see no dominant teams. You been seeing what the daggone Seahawks been doing to
I
people?
see them, but I'm not saying like it's not like the years when we had the Eagles or we knew the Chiefs were gonna win them other years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel
listen.
like I feel like the Seahawks
Okay.
got flaws. You see,
I
Sam
mean,
Darnold could
it's new
get out there and throw
team,
3
and
picks.
they not proven. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying. They not
yeah,
proven. But at the end of the day, the Seahawks been beating the crap out of people.
yeah.
We our defense has gotten better, so they didn't beat the crap out of us. But at the end of the day, some of these other teams that they have played, dude, some of these other teams they play, I was like, dude, like, are they gonna guard freaking Smith and Jigba?
It's all good. We're gonna beat them. Yeah, we beating everybody in our goddamn way. Just wait. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna be here long. We shoot. We here. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm about to get on Madden. Yeah, who want to play me in Madden? Load up, because I'm about to go over there and play right now. Gaskin, it was good seeing you. Not really. Hey, SC Days, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. I'm about to go play some Madden, then go to bed, y'all. Keep freaking pounding. Let's go.